One of the two favorite tactics of leftists, Republicans are out to get you, they're for the rich. The other is obviously bomb throwing, which is basically name calling. Let's talk about the populist bomb and how it's used. First, we have to talk about the victims of the Democratic playing card deck. This group makes up the core of the voting element as far as the Democratic Party goes, and thus helps the most to promote the liberal cause. These are the people who think they've been wronged or disadvantaged, or have been told that they've been wronged or disadvantaged. They're also being told that the opposing parties, Republicans and conservatives, are out to wrong them and disadvantage them even further. These are the things commonly referred to as playing the race, age, gender, class card. This is used very often by liberals, so get ready to hear a lot of it. It works, it's effective, and the second group of people, the victims, fall for it very easily. As a result, they become slaves of the liberal mindset. Look no further than how the Democrats try to scare African Americans into believing that Republicans are holding them down. How the Democrats try to scare middle-class Americans into thinking Republicans are hurting the middle class. And how the Democrats try to scare women into thinking Republicans are against their rights. Democrats also frequently try to scare senior citizens into thinking Republicans want to destroy Social Security. Look at the key words mentioned in these accusations: against, holding down, hurting, destroying. In essence, it's fear-mongering targeted at certain groups of people in society. And it works. These Democrats and liberals attempt to spin the issues into backing up this fear-mongering, and people listen to it. And as a result, this entire second group is formed, the victims of the Democratic playing card deck. These people often don't know much about the issues, especially as far as fact and reality goes. What they do think they know, however, is that Republicans and conservatives are completely against them and trying to hold them down, or their issue in general. They believe the way they do because of the total spin and fear-mongering they hear from Democratic and liberal leaders. They then go out and vote for these said Democrats and become strong liberals, mostly out of fear and loathing of the other side, values instilled in them. Furthermore, they become very likely to start calling conservatives bigots and racists because of the lies that the liberal left has drilled into their heads. Now the populist bomb. This one is a tactic that seems to have been developed by one group of liberals to promote the growth of another. Essentially, the intellectual left employs the populist bomb often to get people to join the droves of the victims of the Democratic playing card deck group. Of course, these said people do not realize they're being dragged into such a group, but the liberals know it as they're trying to get more people on their side. So what is a populist bomb? Something known as telling people what they want to hear. It employs frequent use of the race card, the class card, and all sorts of other things that we covered earlier. The very same things that created the second group of liberals, the victims of the Democratic playing card deck. It frequently attacks Republicans and any other opposition for the screwing over of certain groups, even though these attacks are usually totally false, and it also makes excessive use of spin. By spin, I mean the populist bomb will present some sort of godlike plan to give people some benefits, such as health insurance, while also saying things about how taxes won't be raised. I will give Bernie credit. A few days ago on Fox, he stated he wants to raise taxes. While these two things contradict each other when one looks into the finances behind such proposals, common people don't know this, and therefore they'll believe both statements and will applaud the liberal who presents them. The populist bomb at its finest. The populist bomb is a tactic used by liberals to get people to think they care about the common man and other select groups, and it is often unrealistic and can be strongly countered. It's pandering to the crowd, and liberals use it often to make themselves come off as genuinely caring about the public, when in reality, it's merely intended to get more votes and support over to their side.